What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This video was recorded on June the 18th, 2024, and me and Galveston Island Transparency went to the Holiday Lakes City Council meeting in Texas to complain about this officer's horrible behavior that she displayed in our city of Galveston, Texas. Also, we went there to let them know how their police officers acted when we showed up at their police department to file a complaint. And you're not going to believe the reaction that this city and these police officers showed at this meeting. I mean, they had 8 police officers there to intimidate us, follow us around everywhere we went, stand behind us, stare us down, point at us. And at the end of this thing, this mayor actually gets in my face and steps on my shoe and comes after me.
Why do you keep staring at me, man?
But then you come up there and you touch the camera and you're like Wayne Dolcefino. You're out there and you're going to jump into like face and jump on.
If I wouldn't have recorded it, nobody would have believed my story. Excuse me.
Well, I'm going to walk until you get finished.
I never walk that close to anybody. Look how close you are.
I don't want you that close. I know.
Is he in trouble? No. There's a lot of cops up here because of y'all.
They're here because of us? Yeah, they've been following us around for like 20 minutes.
They're back here plotting against this dude.
Where's Bill?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
For now, still.
poor Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody told me he threw my request away. No? Okay.
I probably should have given you that. Did y'all hear rain coming down?
We parachuted in.
No, you parachuted.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. That works before they ran your tags.
You might be boating out at one point today.
You heard what I told him? I said that excuse works before they ran your tags. You parachuted in.
Hope they don't try and bullshit arrest one of us, dude. That's what I'm feeling it.
Thanks, man. Oh, yeah.
So in this day and age of cops retaliatory arresting people for filing complaints and the mass presence of police officers that they had in this room, one in every corner and a couple leaning against the wall, one by the door, I thought maybe I would test the situation and walk outside to see if they would allow me to walk outside to check and see if they were going to try to arrest me or not. And since they did let me walk outside and they didn't try to arrest me, I quickly realized that all this force and presence was merely for intimidation. So when I walked back in here, I refused to let them intimidate me, stand behind me, or surround me.
Just wanted to make sure I was free to go.
They'll disregard.
This guy just pointed at me.
It was at this moment when I decided that that's going to be my area. I'm going to be in that corner, and I'm going to use that chair for the rest of the meeting. This is not Officer Harris's corner anymore. I'm going to make him move.
Hey, is there a reason why you pointed at me?
I didn't point at you. I told him to back up. Told him to get against the wall.
No, when you pointed at me.
I didn't point at you, sir.
Oh,
Thank you, though.
okay.
He was standing behind me.
I thought you pointed at me.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us go to this group.
First order of business is according to Chairman's press.
Administrator. Roberta Hamby. Here. Lawrence Lucius.
Yeah.
Terry Mitchell. Katie Young. Here.
There's something wrong with this guy, man. It's fucking weird, man.
You got a problem with your eyeball, boy?
No, sir.
You want a boot heel in it?
No, sir.
You keep your goddamn eyeballs off me. You flash that bad look at me again, I'll give you a reason not to like me. Now move!
Why do you keep staring at me, man?
Okay, so now we're in the public comments, and this woman that the arrow is pointing at, she just spoke for 3 minutes, and she raised a lot of good questions and even pointed out that the Assistant Chief Torres has been doing a lot of things that look illegal and that he is corrupt. And she was expecting answers out of the city council, and the city council did not defend Chief Torres at all. And as a matter of fact, they says, well, why don't we go get him and bring him out here and let him answer your questions? Well, they bought him out, and that's him standing there in the purple suit, and he refused to answer any questions. And the members of the public grilled this guy for 20 minutes. And his only response was, well, this is public comments. I'm not supposed to respond back. And it was just great, man. This lady, and I don't have her name, the one that the arrow was pointing at, I really enjoyed listening to her. And later on in the meeting, they were trying to make a guy tear down a building because he built it too close to a property line. And this woman pointed out that several members on the council actually had illegal buildings on their land, and they ended up letting the guy keep his building because of the pressure that this woman put on them. Anyways, this was such a great encounter, and her accusations of corruption, I think, carried a lot of weight. And it is so impressive that I am going to make a separate video out of this because I don't want to get too spread out on this video. I'm trying to focus this video right here on just the way that this town and these raggedy police officers acted just by us showing up and recording after we filed a complaint.
I'd like to say something. I don't understand what's going on with y'all's police over here. I'm not from this town. And the only reason I came over here the other day is because one of your police officers was in our city acting stupid and misbehaving. She was caught in a police car asleep. And when somebody went to check on her, she jumped out acting crazy, ran at him, then called the police and lied to the police and said that this man was in her car. So we came here to file a complaint on her, and then we're treated like criminals. Bilby went out there and ran our license plate while we were in here filing a complaint. Then he kept trying to stand behind me the whole time like I'm a criminal, kind of like the way this guy's been doing since I've been here. He keeps trying to get behind me, and he's been staring at me, trying to intimidate me. I mean, what's going on with this police department? This is like Nazi Germany, what you guys are doing. I mean, seriously, I lived in Fort Worth for 7 years. I would go to the city council meetings every week. They would have 2 officers in the city council meeting, and that city has 1 million people. How many people is in this city? This is ridiculous, man. Now I'm hearing all this crap. Man, you guys need to get your police in check, man.
Oh, there's more, a lot more I can tell you. It's not just the police department.
That's all I got.
One thing that I did like about this city council meeting is that they were letting people in attendance ask questions whenever they wanted to or make comments during the city council meeting and give their opinions. And that's the way the flow of this meeting went. Well, after listening to them talk for about 10 or 15 minutes of where they were going to come up with the money to get things cleaned up and done, I decided to give my opinion.
If you rent a beach house, you have to pay at least $200 cleaning fee right when you rent it. And that's for
Get some of these police officers to clean it up. Y'all have it, I don't follow them.
Y'all, this city council meeting went on for hours, and towards the end of the meeting, my phone died, and I did go outside and put it on the charger, and we were outside talking to members of the public, and there's a lot of complaints about the police in this town, and there was one guy out there, this man in the green shirt, and I'm not even sure who he was, but he's involved with the police in this town in some kind of way, but he was defending these officers no matter what, and he was saying what we were doing was wrong. With the cameras, we're trying to bait them and blah 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 blah. And then next thing I knew, the mayor walked outside and he joined in the conversation of defending the police and telling us that what we're doing is wrong. And I ran and grabbed my camera off the charger and came back and started recording, and it was just in the nick of time.
$1,000 in debt. They took all of the money that was accrued for debt service and spent it on police officers. And this was almost 18 years ago.
Yeah.
$127,000 in 9 months, and they took all the money that they was paying for this building. We had to accrue that, and then you debt service fund. You put your money in there. The county does it through the taxes.
And that's the thing. You guys have a nice little town here, and you have an ability to communicate with each other and to try and, you have a lot of things that you lose when you get a larger town. You lose that. Accountability.
Everybody knows pretty much everybody here, but there are a lot of people.
So let me ask you one question. You're saying that that's acceptable, the way that we were treated just for coming here and filing a complaint?
when we were courteous, nice, and professional.
Were you gonna record me?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, based on that video, that's why they were here, because the way y'all treated them, and that's why they come back.
After they treated us like
I
criminals.
didn't see that.
All I did was turned it around and gave them back what they gave me. That's all I did. You can clearly hear him say on the video, "Go run their plate."
Well, you got damn good ears, so I can do that.
Hey, you can hear it on the video.
Well, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I can't hear that.
But
And then he even admitted it on the video. If you watch the video, he admitted it when I confronted him. So you're saying that that's acceptable?
No, I'm not saying it's acceptable. I said that's the reason they showed up.
Okay, I'm not asking you that. Okay, so what
I'm not gonna answer that.
the only thing that I want to know is, for all the people that are watching, if they come here to file a complaint against the officer, is that the way they're going to be treated? Okay, so you admit that they treated us wrong.
You're asking a question. Hey, I'm going to use this as
Okay,
probable
they
cause. You're actually on city property.
give
What's
back
going on
what
out
you
there?
gave them.
No. You watch the video.
That's what I watched.
I never said one word until he came out there and ran our plate.
Well, I watch it. That's what I get.
We need to watch it again.
I need to watch it again.
So
I
why are
watch
you
it 2 or 3
going
times, but
out
I don't like
and
getting
grabbing
pissed off, so I don't
Well,
want
I don't
to.
know about you. I think he asked him.
Everybody that sees the video knows that I was polite. I never even said a word.
When you said that, man, where you been drinking, Bill? What you?
After.
You provoked it.
He's saying that I provoked Bill to act the way Bill acted.
That's what I feel like. He didn't do that.
yeah, because we
provoking
have
his
different.
with his voice.
It's a different situation. I come in.
I never said
I do
one word.
Good cop, bad cop.
Well, did you edit that?
Oh, you think that there was some good cop,
No.
bad cop going
No,
on
I
on the
didn't.
other side
Just like
too?
it was.
Yeah.
I'd have to watch it again.
So,
Well, we asked for
yeah,
the
I
body
never
cam,
even
so
said
we'll see
one
if
word
that shows
until
up,
he
or
told
for
them to
some
come out
reason
here and run our
they
plates.
can't redact my information.
And then he asked me for my ID. You know, I never said one word. He never even knew I was there, but once he saw me, he come over and asked me for who I was, my ID. That's when he wanted to run our plates, and that's when I was like, okay, you want to act like that?
Right.
Two can play that game. Okay, that's the way that went down.
Well.
That is the way it went down.
If your intentions was to rile him up so he'd lose his temper,
How was that my intention when I never said anything until he?
it appeared to me that way.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
But I mean,
circling around behind a man and doing all that is definitely.
So the viewers want to know, if they come here to file a complaint, are they going to get treated like we
No,
do?
they get complaints all the time.
But are they going to get? Is that the normal scenario?
No, but they don't have
Why
people throwing a
intimidate
camera in
somebody
their face.
who's
So it was
It's always the same excuse with these public servants. Well, you can't be sticking your camera in people's faces. Go back and watch the video. I was 15 to 25 foot away at all times. And as a matter of fact, you won't be able to find any videos anywhere on my channel where I have invaded anybody's personal space recording.
But they don't have people
Why
throwing a
intimidate
camera in
somebody
their face.
who's
So it was just because we were practicing our
You
right.
come up there and just,
Video
look, I won't
evidence.
file a complaint
I mean,
and everything, but then you come up there and
this
you
is the
thrust
first
the
time
camera and you're like
anything
Wayne
like this
Dolcefino,
has
you know,
been-
you're out there and you're gonna jump on somebody's face and jump on them.
If I wouldn't have recorded it, nobody would have believed my story. Excuse me.
But I'm gonna walk until you get filmed.
I never walked that close to anybody. Look how
I
close
don't
you
want
are.
you that close. I know,
See, I've already taken 2 steps back.
and I don't want to be filmed.
Well, I mean, this is public. We're out in
But
public.
I'm not in the public now. I'm out here as a private
This
citizen.
is public property, man.
Well, but you don't. I don't want my picture. You're gonna have to pay me for all the hits you get on that damn website.
All right.
how that works.
Now we know why the police are out of line. See how the mayor acts.
Yep.
Let's go, Bruce.
Yeah,
You just
I
made
think
that
that's
one.
it.
These guys are just going to make excuses for these bad cops all night.
4,000 view top video right up until that
Yeah. You guys have a good night.
You too. Even though it's,
What's that?
you too.
Okay. Appreciate you
Can't even
stepping.
have a gentlemanly conversation.
Yeah, appreciate you stepping on my boot there.